Hi, Instagram.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Awesome Ali.
And I'm Marisa, and welcome back to 90 Days to Becoming an Awesome Person.
Woo!
Today we are on day 29, one day away from 30,
Yep.
but we are starting it off, as always, with our quote of the day.
Yes, thank you, Raisa. And if we didn't mention it yesterday, this is week 3 of your 90-day challenge, I should say, and this is day 1 of week 3, day 29. So today's quote of the day is the last day of the Bob Proctor run here. He said, "Change is inevitable, but personal growth is a choice." And I remember when I first read this quote, I took it to a heart and a meaning, right? That, change is always coming, but it's your decision to do with that change, whether to adapt, whether to grow, be different from it, whether it's good change or bad change. It's still coming. It's no matter what, and it's up to you and only your decisions to be able to live the life that you want by making the decisions to do so. So that when I first told that, I remember right after I went to school, and I had to do a writing topic. This was back in grade 8 or something. I had to do a writing topic, and I remember I used this quote inside of that, and my teacher was like, "Oh, this is a very interesting perspective." So I just took that so hard that I started to reuse it. So that I'll get deeper into that a little bit later. Raisa, what is your thoughts, comments, perspective on this?
Okay, so Mary Long says, "Good morning." Good morning, Mary. How are you? Okay, so my perspective on this quote, and I put it in the caption, is change and personal growth. Can you handle both? Because in this quote, it's saying that change is inevitable and personal growth is a choice. But now, if you put it together, every single day we are changing in a different way, or we're growing, or adapting, or creating. We're always doing some kind of action. And then what happens is we do ample action towards entrepreneurship, our business, our education, or even our purpose in life, like a hobby. And when something goes sideways, right, or something kind of takes you off course, that's kind of when you enter that zone of personal growth, or say you've been doing it at the same time. And when you enter that zone of personal growth and you decide that you need to become a new person to level up, that is when you say, okay, now I can handle both. Because that's the thing about life. It is predictable and it's unpredictable at so many places. Sometimes you may think you're doing great, and then something happens and it challenges you. So in those moments where life is completely unpredictable, does your personal growth match up to the person you need to be to handle that kind of change? Can you handle both of it? So that is my perspective on the quote today. I really think that you should, keep working on your personal growth for when times are unpredictable like that.
Great, Race. I love that. So change is inevitable, but personal growth is a choice. You're always changing, but it's your decision to grow that really matters. As the world is evolving, right, and our future is moving forward, right, that's always going to be coming, right? As humans, we've placed a time span on certain things, right? A day has 24 hours. A month has 31 days, most of them. The year has 365. We've placed timelines and deadlines on things. So change will happen. As the future is progressing, you can see we're moving more to inter-based business is the biggest thing that's making money right now. Online, very big, destroying some of the biggest competitors out there, right? Allowing people from any parts of the world to start up and live an entrepreneurial lifestyle by understanding online, how to do e-commerce, I should say, right? And that's a big change from brick and mortar businesses to, an e-commerce based business now. And that also changed. Mary Long says, "Wow, that is powerful." Yes, Race, a good job. So you're changing. It's always changing. Coding, this new thing, right? So it's your job, for one, to develop the skills and the attitude to be able to live that the new future that's coming. And two, it's to change yourself in order to be the person you want to be, to live the life that you want, right? And I think I recently, actually yesterday, just last thing for this quote, is learn to understand what's actually important in your life, in your business. Being able to prioritize what is actually important and understand what it is that is important is very helpful to you, right? Because if you can understand, Raisa,
Yeah.
if you can understand, right, what's going on and why you actually need to be able to do something, right, whether it's urgent or not urgent, then it will allow you to do things more efficiently in your life, more effective and efficiently. So that was that. And last thing, sorry, I just saw this video yesterday of a guy who was speaking, right? He was saying, I told my friend, oh, you know what he's like, what are you doing? What do you do in your spare time? He said, oh yeah, I do painting. And the friend asked, are you any good? And he thought to himself, if I said I enjoy walking, would you ask me, oh, are you a good walker? Because you're doing something as a hobby, it doesn't mean that you don't have to be good or really great at it, right? Because if you're trying to be good, you have to focus on all the different things, the texture, the feeling of art, right? The composures of the painting, compositions. Thank you, Race. The compositions, and what colors go with what. But when it's a hobby and you're just enjoying it, then you do it for fun. You do it for a well-being of yourself, and you can do that with personal growth too. You don't have to be the absolute wake up 5 a.m., do the journal, do the meditation, do everything else, right? Plan your week, plan your days, plan everything, right? You can do some of that. You don't have to be good at it. You can just do it as a hobby to improve yourself. So that was that. Raisa, what is our tip for today?
Okay, so our tip for today is to do a group workout, either at a gym or a boot camp.
So
but
gym and boot camps don't exist right now in Canada. So
they exist. They're just under lockdown.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure it's for like that everywhere else.
States aren't like that.
All right, so if you're in the States, get to your boot camp. Well, actually, I wouldn't encourage that.
No, don't.
Social
Just do
distance.
it at your home, okay? Do it through Zoom and stuff. You can still, if you're in Canada, you can still go outside if you're up to that. There's minus 14 degrees outside. You can go outside, grab your buddies, social distance, go to the park and work out. That is something that Raisa and I did during the summer. We moved away from everybody else, went to the park and did our own little workout for a couple of days. Best thing ever. You can do it at home, but if you're tired of that stuffy air, go outside, do a quick nature walk. And yeah, Raisa, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that you can actually do it online. There are a lot of, yes, you can go outside, but if you don't have the space to, you can actually do a lot of online ones. A lot of coaches now are doing group classes. They're doing Zoom classes. So it's a little more interactive than just watching the YouTube video. Mm-hmm. So if I just Google search group workouts online, and you'll see a lot of coaches and gyms are now doing that. So yeah, that is our tip, and that is our quote for today. Make sure you change, you grow, and you do some workouts. This was presented by APSO.
Awesome people.
Shaping our world.
Remember, you are awesome.
And you can make the world a better place.
Bye.
Bye.